All right, I am live. Welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am here to do a reading for the air signs today: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Welcome, welcome. I am going to continue with the same format. This is really helping me learn these cards. Then I will clarify with the good tarot. And I'm starting to get these slowly but surely. It's really exciting. And yeah, eventually I'm going to get into doing each individual sign. But for now, just in the interest of getting readings out for more people more often, I like doing the element readings. And if you haven't seen, I did do a reading for all signs. I don't know, a few videos back, a general reading. And if you want something that's specifically for what you have in your birth chart, then that's something to check out. They're very quick. They're just 2-card readings. But that is an option, and I will be doing more of that too. But for now, here we go. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So we start your reading with a change in the wind, and it was in the protection position. So something big is changing in your life, and you might be feeling anxiety, resistance, fear, not wanting to make that change. And this card in the protection is saying you gotta try and surrender to what is. That change is inevitable. It is the only thing we can count on in life when it really comes down to it. And to know that no matter what things look like, no matter if it seems like everything is crumbling around you, like this is very much like the Tower card in the tarot deck. It is kind of crumbling away what does not, what is not good for you anymore, what does not benefit you anymore. It's time for something new to take the place of the old. And so again, to do your best to just surrender to that, to allow the change, and kind of gracefully go with it, because it will work out in your favor. It always does. And so often change happens and we're like, this is the worst thing ever. But then sometime in the future, we look back and say, oh, actually, that was really good. I'm glad I'm where I'm at now. I'm glad that thing happened. So, and then your next card is Come to the Edge. And this is speaking to your fear around this change, that you are you're afraid of jumping. You're afraid of coming to the edge and not knowing what's going to happen when you jump, thinking you might plummet to your death. Hang on. I'm a little cold. I'm going to put a blanket on me. And, the thing to do in this situation, when you're being faced with so much fear, is to recognize that this part of you that is feeding you this fear, and the acronym for fear is false evidence appearing real. So you want to acknowledge that this part of you is trying to protect you, is saying all these things happened in the past, so you don't want that to happen again. You need to stay safe. You need to be small and quiet, and just change is bad because that can lead to disaster. And you want to acknowledge it, and you want to love that part of yourself and say thank you so much for wanting to keep me safe. But now I am in charge, and I am going to prove to you that coming to the edge and stepping off is not going to be disastrous. I'm going to prove to you I have wings and I can fly. Because you do. You've made it through all of the other problems you've faced in the past, or many of them. You've survived. You've come through the other side. And this is just another example to give to that part of yourself. And again, it's really important to love and accept that part, to comfort it like you would a child, because most likely it is the inner child in you. And that's the best way. You just soothe it and calm it, and then you take the steps anyway. And your third card is the happy, happy card, also in the protection position. And this is speaking to needing to lighten up, to let yourself, again, kind of surrender to the moment, to where you're at, and be silly, be lighthearted. Find the things that will make you laugh, that will kind of shake you out of the fear, out of this deep concern that you have for what's to come, for the unknown. Because when we can get ourselves into this place of more lightheartedness, of being silly and playful, it helps to shift our vibration. It helps to raise our vibration up a little bit so that we can allow in the things that are meant for us. It's the fear that closes the valve, and then it's like, oh, nothing can get in. And, whereas when you're like playful and you're having fun and you're enjoying yourself and you're laughing, that opens the valve and it allows the flow in once more. And that's what brings in your ultimate fulfillment. So let's go ahead and clarify. What are you so afraid of? What's this big change? Big changes are coming or are here. And again, no need to fear. It's okay. It will work out because it's always worked out. The Magician. Yes. It's all about learning to make that, to turn things from one thing to another. It's very much about alchemy and turning that frown upside down, taking the fear and acknowledging it and then moving forward anyway. And I think this is very much about tapping into your trust in a higher power, having faith that you're not alone, you're not on this journey alone, that you have assistance. What I like to call your spiritual entourage is with you, supporting you, guiding you. Even if you feel like you're totally alone, you are not. This is the alchemy card. And being in alignment with your highest good. Shifting your energy by getting into this place of lightheartedness and find ways to laugh and be silly. It can be very challenging when you're in a hard place where you're like stressing. So do whatever you can, a funny movie, talk to someone in your life who is good at shaking you out of a place that you're in like this, that can help give you different perspective. There's so many comedians. Just watch a comedian on whatever, you know, YouTube, Spotify, wherever, wherever you can find him. Um, but yeah, you're in partnership with your higher power, and that is what gives you this the magic, the ability to shift, to bring in your highest good, what's right for you, what's meant for you. All right, what else? Oh, and by the way, major arcana. So this is big. What you're going through, this change is big, and it's long lasting. And it's necessary for where you're headed, for the next phase of your life. Yeah. And it's the number one. So it's the beginning. Starting something. Okay, what else? Page of Earth. This is tangible results. This is whatever you're beginning, you're going to see something, some evidence of what you're beginning, of that there's no need to fear coming to the edge, because very quickly you're going to see that jumping off is nothing to fear. That I'm having trouble articulating this. Let me just jump to the page, and that will tell you. Commitment to prosperity. First signs of tangible success. Yeah, so it's about taking little baby steps and being consistent, and you will see, I feel like, very quickly this will, you will see the evidence. Yeah. Undeniable evidence that hard work will pay off. And yeah, again, like, this isn't just something where you're laying back and you're just waiting for something to happen. You're like, this is about taking the steps. You have to step off the edge. But taking those baby steps and putting the effort in, and that you will be rewarded. And this is dreams grounded in reality. So whatever this change is that is coming, you're making it. You're you're almost being forced into it because of this resistance to the change, but you're going to see very quickly that what you put into it is really going to, again, it's going to show the evidence is going to show that you're on the right path. Yeah, everything starts with a plan. You have a plan, and very quickly, again, it's you're seeing that it's good, that it's exactly what you need to be doing. Messenger of water. I want to say this is about admiration. This is about there's a bunch of things with this one. And they're not all coming to me in this moment. However, there is a seahorse in here, and I looked it up. Seahorses are about strength and power, are about good fortune. Seahorses are also really good to call in when you're feeling any kind of emotional discomfort, kind of a spirit animal, totem animal. Let's see. Messenger of water. Where's the water? Water. Here we go. This can be romantic attraction, chivalry, admiration, seeing the best in others, heightened emotional awareness. And a call to fall in love with yourself. Yeah, I think that's a part of what you're doing on this journey. You're learning to face your fear as big and it is in your face as it is, by doing that, you are falling in love with yourself. You are changing from fear to love. That's the biggest kind of alchemical change there is. Yeah, looking for the best in others. So it could be that one thing that's coming to me is maybe the situation that is crumbling. It has to do with people. It has to do, maybe you feel betrayed. Maybe somehow you're feeling disappointed or sad or angry about how someone did or did not show up in your life. And this is telling you to do your best to understand that everybody is doing the best they can with what they've got in any given moment, and to try and see the best in the situation, and also moving forward to not allow your pain from the past color how you see the people that are coming, that you're going to encounter on your path, because everybody's different. And as you go through this transformation, I should use this card, as you go through this transformation, you are going to begin to attract a different kinds of people than you used to, because again, you're going from a place of fear into a place of love. So that's really awesome. And this is admiration. People will begin to admire you, especially because you are facing your fear and you are stepping on that path anyway. You are taking those steps forward, and you will come across people that you admire that will help you on your path, that will, maybe moments where you feel like you want to quit and get off the path. You will find the people that are there that help encourage you, that give you the inspiration to continue moving forward. King of Fire. The King of Fire is about leadership. The King is very, this is kind of he looks very wise, and he's got this heart here, and it makes me think about a leader who leads from his heart. That this way that you're showing up, you're tapping into your masculine side. We all have feminine and masculine within us, and it's not your power is leading from your heart. It's not a power over. It's a power of support and encouragement and upliftment. And this is what you are becoming. This is what you will step into as a leader. I'm going to see what else. I just chose this one for a personal reading for someone, but I've never chosen it on the channel. So I'm going to read what it says, because there might be something I'm missing. Oh, also a spiritual influencer. So you're tapping in. Maybe that's a part of the magician too, is you're tapping in to the more spiritual side of yourself. That understanding that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, and really learning to trust, learning to have faith that you are being led, that there's a divine hand in your life, and kind of your inspiration and where you are guided. Yeah, creative, inspired leadership. Yes. Yes, you are going to feel inspired. So again, there's nothing to fear. The change is really good. Really good. You are going to step off this edge and you will discover you have the wings to fly if you have not already. This is also about having mastery of something, and you can turn around and teach others. Going from, it's sort of like your mess to success. Whatever you've gone through that required this major change has taught you something, has taught you big lessons. And now you can turn around and you can assist others going through the same thing and be like, hey, I made it and I can help you. I know that if I can make it, you can too. And here are the steps, and leading with love. Again, it's so cool. It's very empowering. We need more people like this in the world, leading from their heart. Oh my gosh. Oh, what are you doing? This is amazing. This is about this isn't being an enlightened influencer. When you're enlightened, you're in your wisdom. The thing about this card that I really like is that it's a ship that's being held up by the hot air balloon. So, it's normally any kind of obstacles a ship would encounter, it can completely go over. It can completely avoid all that. So it's like going farther, faster, or in a shorter amount of time. And, here are the other balloons kind of following behind, like they're following. These are the people that are like, wow, what you're doing is amazing. I want to know more. These are your followers. That's really exciting. This is also stepping into the limelight. So you're doing something where you're showing up. You are being called to show up in the world for people to find you. You're doing something. You're doing something big. Wow. I'd love to hear about it. Leave me a comment. Tell me what, if you know what you want to do. I'd love to hear about it. It's wow. It's big. I said it already, but it's like you are being so empowered. You're empowering yourself. You are empowering yourself. 4 of Earth. 4 of Earth. Okay. I'm gonna read the book for this one. So I've almost got this one. Almost. Ownership. The beauty of divine order. Trusting in a solid foundation. Ooh. Okay. This one is speaking to this right here. This fear of stepping off the edge and kind of making friends with the fear, or making friends with the part of you that has the fear. This is you telling that fear there's nothing, they're telling that part that's feeling the fear, there's nothing to fear, because you are going to be stepping on solid foundation. Trust in that and know that you will not fall. You have the wings. You have the wings to fly. And, the antlers are like the antenna, where you're in tune with your higher power. And that's helping guide you in the direction. that you're meant to go. Wow. Wow. This is so cool. I'm loving this reading. Ace of Fire. Ace of Fire is about new beginnings. Fire is about movement, forward movement, action, and Ace of Fire. Let's see, what's the book say about it? Spirit-powered action, inspired transformation. Inspired transformation. Yes, you are being inspired. Wow. You're heading in this direction. What was this one? And very quickly, you're going to see those tangible results. So you just keep taking those steps forward. Yeah. Access to co-creative power. Yeah, so many of these cards are about you, again, connecting with your higher power and really trusting that you are being led exactly where you need to go. There is no need to fear. And again, just go to that silly place. Lighten up, be happy. Acknowledge the fear. The fear never goes away. I was going to say let go of the fear. Sometimes it can be hard to let go of the fear. That's why you make friends with it. And you say, hey, I got this. I'm going to take care of us. Watch. I will prove to you. You got this. 6 of Earth. Unexpected resources. You are being assisted. The universe has your back. Like so much. So much. Happy surprises. Things as you go on this path, you are going to encounter so many things that you never would have anticipated or expected from doing this. Starting a journey, they're often detours, and we end up taken on quite a ride, and it can be so exciting. And yeah, the unexpected surprises. And this is about generosity too. Being generous with your love, with your care, love for yourself and love for others. And as you practice this, you get better and better at it. Wow. Oh man, this is so good. Yeah, I feel like I just want to leave it here. This is just you're on the right track. No matter what you are going through in this moment, if you haven't gotten through the big change yet, or even if something's coming and you're like, what's going to happen? Don't even worry. Not even for a second. Like it is all good. Again, do everything you can to get yourself out of that place of anxiety and fear and being scared of the unknown, because the unknown is what's going to hatch out of this egg. And your happiness is the key to unlock that. So you got this. You got this. You are in charge of your own transformation, and you can totally do it. You just keep taking those steps. Enlightened influencer, leading from the heart. Like this is what you are meant for. So great. So great. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. Okay. I'm going to call it there. Thank you so much for joining me. This was so much fun. I just love doing this. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of tomorrow, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. and like and subscribe.